Hey, and welcome to the show. I'm the Crypto Kid, and in these videos we take a look at Bitcoin and everything going on within the cryptocurrency scene, including blockchain projects. So if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. Let's see what's going on in the world of Bitcoin today. So as you can see, we have kind of been climbing back up to that 7,300 mark, closer to that all-time high, as we were closer to about 7,100 yesterday USD. And in the market, you can see that it is looking pretty good. Bitcoin is slowly making some gains. Bitcoin Cash actually slightly down today. Otherwise, in the news, it's looking pretty green across the board, which is good to see because a lot of the attention was on Bitcoin because of this pending hard fork. Some news regarding the hard fork. Blockchain tweeted out yesterday some interesting news about their position on the S2X hard fork. As you can see, they are taking a similar approach as the one that they took in regards to the Bitcoin Cash fork. So they're looking at calling the minority chain. If it has 1 megabyte, then they're going to be calling it the BT1, and if the minority chain ends up being the 2 megabyte block, then they're going to be calling it BT2. So essentially what they're doing is if the majority chain here, whatever has the majority hash, they're going to be calling it Bitcoin. Otherwise, the minority will be taking that BT1 or 2 ticker. So pretty cool. I like to see this information come out well before the fork, just so people have an opportunity to kind of put their money where they support it to be. Myself, I've been kind of keeping most of my, I should say majority still in Bitcoin, but I'm looking to kind of have a 50-50 approach here with Bitcoin Cash. In my opinion, this is again my opinion, I really see the growth of Bitcoin Cash happening at an exponential rate as soon as it's adopted, and even if it's not adopted, you're seeing it. So let's jump into here first. You're seeing it come into more of a mainstream light. There's an article that came out yesterday as well with Bitcoin Plug, which is an ATM service in LA. They're going to be dropping Bitcoin Cash into all of their ATMs soon. And I've been in discussion with other companies across Canada who are doing a similar thing. They're looking to integrate the Bitcoin Cash blockchain into ATMs because they're just seeing the demand for it. Of course, here you can see Litecoin in there as well, but the tweet came out yesterday that they're obviously going to be putting them into their ATM locations, or ATM locations, Bitcoin ATMs. So pretty cool to see that happening. Some other news with Bitcoin Cash is, if you're familiar with Eric Voorhees' creation of Satoshi Dice, though he's not the creator anymore, it looks like the current owner has actually flipped over all payments over to Bitcoin Cash. So this was a kind of a pretty big success story back in the early days of Bitcoin around 2012-13. But it's really neat to see them flipping over to Bitcoin Cash. Clearly they see some potential here as well, and many other companies are singing similar tunes. I did also see this article in the Cointelegraph yesterday in regards to this Vincent Lane, and I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not too familiar with his stuff, but he's talking about how Bitcoin bubble has burst multiple times this year with pullbacks around 35%. More or less the article is saying how it is just so resilient, and anything that's been thrown at Bitcoin, it just keeps climbing back stronger with higher prices. And that's typically the force of the market pulling it up. And you aren't seeing too much mining power in Bitcoin Cash currently right now, but look how close it is. I mean, I was expecting to see this pull right through. And this will be something to watch as well on Fork LOL. They're saying that the exchange is expected to be more difficult through Bitcoin for the next couple of days, but we'll see, because it's been really close, and this is influencing the price of Bitcoin Cash as well, helping it to kind of pull up to those higher numbers that we want to see more and more of. But again, if you do pull back to that 7-day, you can see that we are generally climbing quite well. So that little pullback we had clearly is rounding out and heading back up again. So pretty cool to see. And I have been watching Eric Voorhees quite a bit lately. He's, if you're not familiar with his work, he is the current CEO, I should say, of Shapeshift. But he's also been in crypto for a long time, pre-2011, having worked head of the marketing for BitInstant, as well as the previous CEO of Satoshi Dice, like I mentioned. So I'll be putting together some original content over the next few weeks, specifically around Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, But I'll be looking to get a bunch of perspectives on people like Eric Voorhees, who have been in the industry for a long time and know the ins and outs, like Roger Ver and other professionals, just to kind of see what they feel about Bitcoin Cash and where the future of Bitcoin is pre-fork. So if you're interested, hit that subscribe button, because I really want to help out spread the information about Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. And if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button, follow along, and we will see you in the next one.